Oh, we live. I didn't even, didn't even realize that. Anyway, shout out to all my broke people for the very low cost of a like, a comment, and a subscription. You could save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, we got that Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 230. Let's get to it. Okay, my man summoned up my whole raga. Yeah, that's my little whole raga. He summoned him up, straight up beast. Okay, the Zenin secret weapon. It's a Shikigami that can adapt to various attacks. Has it adapted to unlimited void? Yup, already. That thing adapts so quick. It's basically like the Darwin of Jujutsu Kaisen. You know Darwin from X-Men, where his powers is he can just adapt, to survive from anything. So whatever's going on, he'll just adapt to it, and it'll make it so he can survive. So he like if he goes underwater, he might grow gills or something like that. Or if he goes into outer space, he'll turn into like a ball or something like that. Something, whatever's going to keep him, whatever's best fit or good enough fit for him to survive in that environment, that's what happens. So anyway, that's what this guy is, Maho Raka. So anyway, he jumped behind a Sakuna, like, yeah, this is my man. You ain't gonna do nothing to him. You better not touch him. You know what I mean? That's what he did. Okay. Satoru Gojo knows Mahoraga's moves. In the fight against Yorozu, Sukuna himself bore Mahoraga's adaptation and thereby saw through construction. Okay, yeah, he got the pirate wheel over top of his head. The can't miss commands that negated each other across 5 domain expansions covered everything inside the domain for Gojo and everything except himself inside the domain for Sukuna. Have no clue what they just said. Okay. But didn't cover can't miss attacks with regard to him. Yes, I'm very confused. He took the hit from Unlimited Void 5 times and bore the burden of adaptation. And what he adapted to was unlimited void within a tenth of a second. Maho Raga works fast, super fast. He said within a tenth of a second, a moment ago, impossible. Regardless of the wheels turning, Maharaga manifested after that. Did Sakuna bear the burden of adaptation? No. What did that what did that was Megumi's soul. What's going on, Megumi? What's going on with with CBD gummy? Okay. You look like you have something to say. Not really. I'm just glad you're fighting so hard. He said, you fighting so hard because you got to. He said, man, you have to, you must. Because I'm so gangster. If you didn't, you'll just get blasted. You know what I mean? He said you'll get what's it called? Enamored if he didn't. Okay, not as hard as you. Sakuna said, you fighting way harder than me. He said, basically, you a buster compared to me. That's what he's basically saying. Okay, did Maharaga is he despawning? Because he look like he's inside of Sakuna's shadow. Okay. To be honest, I thought a curse technique effect like Unlimited Void, which only activates in a domain, would be difficult to handle. So I wanted to rid you of that move first. He said, I thought it might be something, but it ain't nothing. He said, man, it ain't about nothing. While not using amplification inside a domain, I use 10 shadows technique to have Fushiguro shoulder adaptation. So he did do it. He said, yo, I put it on your boy. I'm making your boy suffer for me. Now, lose all your confidence. Okay, as a result, I couldn't use curse techniques aside from what's given to the domain, but it was worth it. Still confused. But I bet you only had him shoulder the process of our adaptation and not the results. It's like they could do anything they feel like, you know what I mean? Sakuna, neither you nor Megumi's soul have adapted to Unlimited Void. If I open my domain again, you will have to bring out Mahoraga. My next attack will end this. He got rid of Mahoraga. So I guess he can only summon him for a little while. Or why didn't he keep him out? Why didn't he have him fight for him? Maybe it costs a lot of curse energy in order to do it. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, he basically summoned them just to get rid of Unlimited Void. Okay, you can't open your domain again. Sakuna just said that like out of nowhere. And when we look at Gojo, my man is nose bleeding worse than Sanji. My man is nose bleeding worse than Sanji. Worse than Sanji. That's how bad it is. The dude is getting rocked. So why can't he summon his domain again or open his domain again? I'm sure they're gonna have an explanation that might not make any sense. Let's see. Okay, what the hell? Looks like I was right to be worried. By using reverse curse technique to repair a burnt out innate domain, you push yourself too far. Curse techniques, that's probably why Sakuna let, some damage, why he sustained some damage. He let that happen because he didn't want to keep burning his up. You know what I mean? It's like screwing over. Like if you keep smashing somebody all day, all night, you know what I mean? Eventually, you're going to feel the pain of it. Okay, curse techniques are engraved somewhere around the right prefrontal cortexes or cortex. You were destroying your brain with curse energy and healing it with reverse curse technique to reset a burnt out curse technique. Okay, no way. Doing that even once would be too risky. YouTube's like, oh my god, I can't believe what's going on. Oh my god. Okay, the brain is like a black box system, especially when it comes to curse techniques. It isn't that easy to heal. So basically, when you heal it, it's not going to be coming back 100%. So let's say you heal, you might go to, let's say, 98%. The next time you do it, 96. Before you know it, 90. You know what I mean? I don't know. It might be 95%, then it's 90. It might even be accumulative. So let's say the first time let's say it goes down to 95. Then after that, it goes down to 75. Then after that, it goes down to 50. You know what I mean? Who knows? Okay, he almost deleted 4 times. And if he just did it again, that makes 5. I thought Gojo was used to healing his brain, but if after effects are manifesting, then Sukuna is better off for having done it less. Right. Sukuna, he's getting less broads than Gojo. So the broads is not draining him of his energy as much. So he still got more energy to fight Gojo. There are limits compared to flesh and bone. Even if you open a domain, you'll delete, or you won't have the precision to combat me. He said, I've been through this before, player. I've been through this, man. I'm true to this. I ain't new to this. He said, I've been doing this for a long time. He said, and I had people I fought just as strong as you. So I already been through, killing myself and all that kind of stuff and realizing, oh, I only got a certain limit. You know what I mean? Gojo probably never been pushed this far. Okay, no, he hasn't been pushed this far. So he probably didn't know his limit. Okay, next time I'll close domain with a barrier. You'll have nowhere to run. He said, I got you. I'm gonna lock you in. There's nothing you can do. I'm kidnapping you. Then I'll dice you up and adapt to infinity as well. He said, I want all your techniques. I'm taking everything. The dude's a straight up thief. The only thing he wants to do is steal stuff. Okay, goodbye, strongest warrior. I mean, sorcerer. Turns out you were lucky to be born in an era when I wasn't around. He said, man, if you was back in my day, I'd have whooped you. They basically that's what he's saying. But Gojo, he's got on the Bruce Lee slippers. So you already know he's going to pull out something good. He's got it's no you can't wear Bruce Lee slippers and not have an ace up your sleeve. Okay, it's why you're so mediocre. He said he's so mediocre. He is not mediocre. He said, man, if you was back in my day, man, you'd have had stronger opponents. Okay, let's see. Okay, domain expansion. Okay, who said it? Yup, it was Sakuna. He's pulling out that damn shrine. Yo, Sakuna is bleeding. I think Sakuna did it too much. Sakuna had to do it too. So now he's bleeding out. He's bleeding out. The amount of time that Unlimited Void struck Sakuna totaled less than 10 seconds. So I guess Unlimited Void was just so much stronger than Shrine. You know what I mean? Like, even though he got hit for less time, it busted him. It busted him up so bad, man, that it busted whoops. It busted him up so bad that he had no choice. Okay. Okay, nonetheless, just like Gojo, he took enough damage to his brain that opening a domain was impossible. Seems like it had an effect. He said, what's up, gangster? So Gojo is not as soft as Sakuna keeps trying to make it out for him to be. Sakuna keeps talking that gangster stuff, but Gojo's a gangster too. Okay, my students are watching. So help me look even cooler, okay? Okay, everybody's all happy. They're like, oh man, we thought that Gojo was getting ready to get deleted. But turns out Gojo is a gangster. So if I was some of them other sorcerers, as soon as I see Sakuna look like he's down and out, I'm jumping in there. You know what I mean? I'm jumping right in there, boom, and help Gojo beat this dude. Okay, ultimate strength and the solitude it brings. What the heck? What does that mean? I'm the one who will teach you about love. Okay, so Sakuna is trying to tell him about how he got ghosted back in the past, and now he's doing everything he can to, I guess, bring somebody back, so he could be boo loving and whatnot. Some guy he was messing around with back in the day, and they're trying to get back together or whoever. I don't know. That's what it seems like this is shaping up to be. Sakuna, this is a love story. He got he was the strongest one, but I guess he let that go to his head and lost his damn family and his wife and all, or his husband, whoever, lost his family and everything. And now he wants it back. And he was willing to, basically delete himself and time travel and have somebody else help him, whatever, in order to get back to a point where he can bring back his ex-lover or whatever. I don't know. That's what it seems like it's shaping up to be. He's telling me something I can tell you. I'm gonna show you about love. Love what? Bro, I don't even love myself. I'm playing, but no, I'm joking. But I think that's where it's going to. I think Sakuna has had some type of love issue, whatever, and now he did all this for that. That's what it seems like it's shaping up to be. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Peace.